Wonderful. Good evening, dear friends. Wonderful, wonderful to see all the Buddhas. Day 35, the Bodhisattvas turning into Buddhas in this process. Thank you. Thank you for your commitment, your courage, your persistence, for being a co-traveler on this inner journey. So warm welcome, dear friends. My name is Ganesh, and like many of us Sangha members, we have been deeply impacted by our teachers, Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi. Our lives have been transformed by these amazing masters. And we are grateful that we have an opportunity to serve life and to be of service here through this program. And thank you, you made it towards the end. You know, there were many more people that started it, but all of you can do this for me. Take your right hand and stretch it straight out, and then with the palm up, and then take this hand right up here on, yeah, now you can bend your elbow, and then pat yourself on the back. You made it. You are such sadhaks. You are such wonderful sadhaks. You are a determined lot. You know, you did not stop in 10 days, 5 days, 20 days. You actually are relentless. And I applaud all of you. And friends, so we are going to actually, in the 5 days that I have an opportunity to be of service, we decided, I decided we will go with one of my favorite masters. I really, the mystical and the amazing Lao Tzu is someone who inspires me more than many other masters. And reading and understanding Lao Tzu is like, you can never understand Lao Tzu. Is you take a book from Lao Tzu, it just grows on you. Every time you read a verse, you soak it in. It's almost like you are just continually absorbing. And every verse, there's this beautiful piece called the Tao Te Ching, which we will use. We will do 5 verses from the Tao Te Ching in the 5 days. And these are 5 out of 81 verses. And each of these grows on us. It's almost like a seed is planted and it kind of grows. And even if you read it every week or every day, there is a new interpretation, there is a new message that comes to us. So, you know, Lao Tzu cannot be explained. Lao Tzu is a master who cannot be explained or who can be discussed. It's just someone that we keep soaking in. So today we are going to take on a verse from Lao Tzu, but I wanted to share a little bit about why we chose this topic. So the plan today is another 6 to 8 minutes, I will be speaking. Right after that, we go into a meditation. We will practice Anapanasati, which all of us have been practicing for several days. We will practice it with, a Devi mantra, and I will play that for you, and we'll practice it for the first few minutes. Gradually, then I will, bring that down the volume, and then lead you into some visualization, and we will finish the meditation promptly at 8:50. And when we finish the meditation, we will take a couple of questions. And right towards the end, there is a beautiful message. Even as we talk about the feminine energy, it is Father's Day, and there's a beautiful message from Dr. Newton for all of us. So we will play Dr. Newton's message for us right at the end. And every day we will begin at 8 o'clock and we'll finish at 9. If some friends have questions or would like to stay, we can stay for a few more minutes. Does that sound all right, friends? Everybody, as a plan? Excellent. So how did this topic come about? I have to share with you that I was very masculine as an individual. I was very this go-getter, very aggressive. The masculine qualities and the feminine qualities are distinct. They are very different. They say that, the mother represents our inner world and the father represents the outer world. Father's natural work is to protect, to earn the living. That is the traditional message that we've had. Whereas, the mother is really someone who will wait, who will give, who will, who will create. She can create life. I mean, she gives birth. And so I realized that, in the early part of my life, until I met an amazing master in my wife, Dr.Preeti, until then, I only knew one way, which is go for it. I be aggressive, do things, always, be proactive, etc. This idea of the feminine was not something that I understood. And when we talk, friends, about the feminine, embracing the feminine, we are really talking about the energies. There is a certain, for the inner work, we need a certain softness, a certain, ability to allow, to wait. How a mother waits for 9 months with the baby in the womb, with so much love, with so much patience. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be. And if you see the difference between the scientist and the sadhu or the seeker, the scientist is opening up, is checking, is breaking things, is trying to look. And the sadhu, this is the classical masculine energy. And the sadhu, or the seeker, the feminine energy, is really, just sitting with the plants. You see how Ayurveda came into being. There were saints who just sat with the plant and just communicated with the plants, just allowing things to come to them rather than just going all the time, go-getter. It was just being. So friends, this beautiful journey that all of us are on requires us to fully awaken the feminine aspects. All of us have a masculine and feminine aspect to us. That empathy, everybody's talking about the empathy and a lot of those other qualities which we saw with our mothers, right? And the ability to accept things. So we are going to really today go into a meditation with this verse from Lao Tzu, where we will embrace the feminine energies. And there is a qualitative difference that I have experienced, friends, in my life when I actually embraced this feminine. I stopped resisting a lot of things. There was so much more acceptance. I could receive so much easier. I was transformed in many different ways. And so we all practice this today. There are 3 key things that I will focus on during the meditation. We all learn this art in meditation of waiting, allowing, and receiving. So today we will focus on waiting, allowing, and receiving. And that is really something that in our everyday life as well, it can transform the quality of our life and the quality of our being. And all the men can fully embrace today their feminine energies. And all the women, whatever suppression, some women are really trying to be like men, actually. They are trying to change themselves and, it's a lot of trauma and a lot of wounding. Actually, over many centuries, women, this patriarchal system that we got, this wounding that happened for women is because it was actually an inferiority complex that drove this patriarchal society. Because what women can do is just be. Women can give birth, men cannot give birth. Through their own bodies, through the womb, they can give birth. Men may have felt so terribly inferior in some ways that all this competition started male and female. But really, men also have the same qualities. They just have to awaken them fully. And women don't have to go, the feminine doesn't have to become the masculine. It's so powerful. Mother Earth, you sow a seed in Mother Earth and it just grows into a tree, and such a beautiful tree, and just allows and just soaks in. So we really practice this. I'm going to share my screen, dear friends, and we will just read this sutra. You can follow with me. This is the 6th verse of the Tao Te Ching. And we don't have to understand it, but we just absorb it, and I will read it for you. You can soak it in. The spirit that never dies is called the mysterious feminine. Although she becomes the whole universe, her immaculate purity is never lost. Although she assumes countless forms, her true identity remains intact. The gateway to the mysterious female is called the root of creation. Listen to her voice. Hear it echo through creation. Without fail, she reveals her presence. Without fail, she brings us to our own perfection. Although it is invisible, it endures. It will never end. There's something so beautiful about the feminine energy. Although it is invisible, it endures. All those qualities of waiting, allowing, receiving. And there is an affirmation, friends, that we can all practice. This is actually the interpretation from Dr. Wayne Dyer, who is one of my other favorite masters. And this is from his book, where, he shares this as an affirmation. It is his interpretation of the 6th verse. And this affirmation, that I pay attention to my inner callings. Remember, the inner world belongs to the mother, the feminine energies. Yes. And apply my own uniqueness to everything that I undertake. Apply my own uniqueness to everything that I undertake. It is not the world of comparison and competition. It is the world of just waiting, allowing, and being. And this whole inner journey is about waiting, allowing, being. So if we are ready, friends, to go into the meditation, we will. Wonderful. I'm going to just see some messages here. And excellent. We are all ready. So what we're going to do is, just as a reminder for those who may have just joined us for today, You'll clasp your hands like this, put them in your lap, sit in a comfortable posture, cross-legged. If you're wearing spectacles, please get rid of the spectacles. Shut down. We're going to try and shut down all the external distractions. So we'll also close our eyes. And for the first few minutes, we will just watch our breath with the music that I am going to play for you. Very comfortable posture. Very, very comfortable. Just connecting with your breath. Just relaxing. Namastasye, 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 namo namaha. Every incoming and outgoing breath. Just becoming a watcher. Deeper and deeper states of relaxation with every incoming and outgoing breath. Waiting just like a pregnant woman would wait, allowing the silence to grow within us. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Fully tuning with yourself. Watching the breath, waiting without any expectations, waiting for the divine. Just allowing allowing yourself to completely come into this present moment with your breath. receive with every breath. Getting ready to receive the divine energy. Deeper and deeper into this present moment. Watching our breath. Every incoming and outgoing breath. Keep watching. We keep watching our breath, dear friends. Just receiving this divine feminine energy with every incoming breath. Like a vessel of the feminine. Opening ourselves completely. Allowing ourselves to become this vessel. All of this time, staying with the breath. Breathing in I watch my breath. Breathing out. I watch my breath. Now, as you go into deeper and deeper states of relaxation, I want you to take yourself to a beautiful place in nature. Your favorite place of nature. It can be a forest, a garden, a waterfall, a riverside, a beach, or a mountain. Whatever comes to you first. Just be there. Pay attention to the colors, the textures. Gentle sounds. Just be. Wait, allow, receive. Wait, allow, receive. We fully awaken our feminine energies. We become this empty vessel, waiting, thirsty for the divine. In this beautiful place of nature, with every passing moment, we move into deeper and deeper states of receptivity, of patience, of allowance. And now walk around a little bit in this place of nature. See if you feel pulled towards any element of nature. Maybe it's a tree, it's the water or the rock. Maybe there's an animal there. You can now take a seat by this element that you are drawn to. Just be seated as if you are sitting with a close friend. Trust your inner knowing. What is the strength, power, quality that is strengthening for you as you connect with this friend in nature, with this element? Spend some time just being with this element. Nature, you can be yourself without the outer voice. Your inner voice is clearly heard. Now, I want you to pay attention to this inner calling. How do you feel? How would you be if you embraced your feminine qualities? Who would you be? How would you feel? What would be that path that you will take? If you listen to this inner calling, our life is so different. Really embracing this feminine energy. As you connect deeper and deeper with this inner wisdom, you can look ahead to the path. Life has been a journey so far. Where would you go with this newfound feminine energy? What would you allow in your life? What are you ready to receive? What are you ready to be pregnant with and grow within you? Allowing, waiting, receiving. There is a new path. There is a new direction you can walk in. The inner softness is the inner strength. The allowing is our strength. Now, as you visualize yourself walking into this new future, Having embraced your feminine energy, you also embrace a new future, a new way of being. I want you to fully feel it in your body, this new way of being. What experiences would you have? This new version 2.0. The version 2.0 with the feminine energy fully embraced. How would you feel? What experiences do you have in this future? Embracing this feeling, this experience. Bringing more and more clarity. Embracing this future, this newfound strength, newfound energy. Your attention back to your breath fully. Coming back with this clarity, staying with your breath for the next 5 minutes. Just staying with your breath. Last 5 minutes. Just being with your breath. fully integrating this experience, just being with your breath. Stuck up 2 more minutes, friends. So 1 more minute, my dear friends, watching the breath. Fully embracing these powers inherent within us. Ten, 9, 8. Very slowly, watching your breath, fully embracing the softness, the allowance, the patience, the ability to receive, all those beautiful feminine qualities, the energy. With every incoming breath, we strengthen these qualities further within ourselves. 7, 6, 5. Finding strength in softness. Finding the divine in giving, in just being. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Rub your palms and cup your eyes. Whenever you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Okay, friends. Thank you. Welcome back. I would like to first have Harika play the, maybe we will take one comment or question. Arundhati ji, please go ahead if you can. Friends, I would encourage everybody to switch on their cameras from tomorrow if you can. We have some beautiful topics. And actually, when the camera is on, we get more opportunity to be present. You know, we can be fully present. So I invite all friends and I get a good sense of how everybody's doing. And, you know, so thank you to all those who are able to. It's perfectly fine if you can't, but if you can, please do. Yes, Arundhati ji, warm welcome, please.
Namaste, namaste ji, namaste ji. It was a wonderful meditation, and I got some wisdom or insight from that. Uh, I thought everybody, whether male or female nowadays, they have a tendency of a resistance. They're very stiff. They're resistant in almost all the matters which comes to them. Almost all. They're not, as you have told, they are not able to wait with patience or receive. They are not ready to receive. So uh, I got the message that I got the insight that when we keep mum, when we put an intention to wait and receive, and we are ready to receive, then our ego will come down and awareness will get opened, and we are able to receive there is a pouring in of wisdom and insights. So every man or woman, they have to develop their uh, feminine. I think this is the feminine. So this is exactly correct, sir, according to my experience. So we have done the 5 elements, meditation of 5 elements. So now I am connecting that with water. When water is poured in any vessel, it it accepts the shape of that vessel. So we should be ready to accept any vessel so that we can receive any shape, and we can receive a lot of wisdom and a lot of insights, a lot of divine pourings in us. Thanks a lot, sir. That is a message I got from your wonderful meditation. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Wonderful, Arundhati ji. I'm going to request friends. Jayesh Bhai has raised his hand. Sunita ji, Mala ji. I would love for you to share. Can we first just play Dr. Newton's message and then we take the questions? Yeah, Harika, can you please play?
Sure, Ganesh.
Yes. Harika, there's no sound. There's no sound, Harika.
Okay, one moment, sorry.
Dear friends, today is a very special day on our planet Earth. So it's earmarked to celebrate the Father's Day. In the ancient times, in the Upanishads, we heard about these beautiful words, Pitru Devo Bhava, which means a father is considered to be like God. We have given such a very respectful, very sacred place to our fathers. Our father contributed masculine energy to us. And we have strength to reach our goals because what we have learned from our father, what we have received from our father as a masculine energy. Our fathers taught us how to set boundaries, how to say no. Sometimes in our life, we need to say no. We don't need to please people around us. We can say also no. And also, setting our boundaries is so important. And we also learned from our father how to find our place in the world, in the work, and also in the relationships. Our father contributed hugely in making us deal with the outside world with all the strength. And we have learned how to make decisions. Decision making ability has become easy because something we have received from our father. And also, we have succeeded in our professions. We have reached to personal fulfillment and professional fulfillment because what we have received from our father as this masculine energy. On this occasion, let us all say to our fathers with a great reverence, Dear Dad, I take you fully into my heart. I receive the strength to find my place in the world. Thank you for the gift of life, dear Dad.
Thank you, Harika. So beautiful. Thank you for sharing. We got Father's Day on the day when I planned the feminine energy, and we fully embrace both these. Very important. Uh, yes, Jayesh Bhai, please. First Jayesh Bhai, then Sunita ji, then Mala ji. Please go ahead.
Hi Ganesh.
Good evening. So good to see you.
Same here. I can't hug you in person, but wonderful session. Wonderful session, Ganesh, and particularly this bringing this feminine energy today. What comes to my mind, which I really felt like sharing, I have not been much sharing, but I've gained from all the meditations so far. That really is bringing me to this situation that we are in, this pandemic, that is the COVID infection. I just wanted to share very deeply that the whole situation with the pandemic would have been completely different ball game if it was handled and managed by the yin energy, by the female energy. The entire pandemic has been completely managed by yang male energy, by
Yeah.
scaring people into complying, doing things the way they want to, manipulating everything possible. It is like this. The whole energy, how the pandemic is managed is like this. Rules and strictness and fear, and this is the way, the structure. If this pandemic was managed with a yin energy, just imagine that. I salute. The thing that came to my heart very deeply was, I know that my close ones also went to the hospital, and it changed me in a very strange way when my daughter told me that the most touching part or the most powerful part of her hospitalization was the nurses, not the doctors. And with the doctors also, the a doctor who has a heart of, also has a heart and a feel which is like a feminine feel, will be a completely another doctor from the doctor who is coming from this energy.
Yeah. So beautiful.
And what is needed in this world today, which you have done wonderfully. Thank you so much for bringing this. That world would be another beautiful place to live in if it was ruled by a feminine energy. And the image I got was of sitting on a marble stone, or a throne, I can say throne, which was dark brown with yellow uh, grains in it. And I felt that one day there will be this master sitting on this solid throne with a heart of a feminine energy.
Wow.
And that would be just the most wonderful thing that can happen to this planet Earth.
Wow.
That all these fights and all this war and all these differences in opinions and strictness and this and that and complete chaos that the world is in, almost to the point of destruction, is all because of one-sided yang energy. So there is very deep need for this female energy in this moment, and I salute you. I thank you. You touched my heart in a very deep way.
Thank you, Jayesh Bhai. Thank you very much. Uh, Beautiful. Sunita ji. You're muted, Sunita ji, if you can unmute. Yeah.
Hello, Ganesh. It is lovely to see you. I can't tell you how good we feel to see you there. It was a wonderful session. I never knew that there's some female part, some female energy missing. So your meditation, really enhanced my female energy, because I somewhere want to see the new generation, the new children, to be connected with Mother Nature. So I was connected to Mother Nature, and I was seeing I'm helping the children, the today's children, to connect to Mother Nature. And the more they are connected to Mother Nature, the feminine energy, they are closer to Mother Nature. And in that way, they are away from chemicals, away from doctors, and away from hospitals. So that is where I want to reach. And you help me, that I can see my future where I'm going to do this, helping the children, the next generation children, to connect more to the feminine energy, Mother Nature, and away from the doctors and the hospitals. In the jungles, there are no hospitals and doctors. That is what the new world should be like.
Thank you, Sunita ji. Thank you for sharing. Beautiful. Mala ji, please. You have to unmute, Mala ji.
Namaste and pranams, Ganesh ji. It was a wonderful experience. What a flow of female energy bursting out from my heart. And I don't know, it took me back to my toddler days when I used to be toddling around and my mother hugging me, and that overflow of mother's love and my baby love, looking into her eyes, smiling at her. Oh my God, it was spontaneous, such a forceful flow of love energy. And I remember sometimes I would be, as a toddler, maybe sitting near her in the kitchen when she was working, and she would keep telling me something, I don't know, some language that she talked to me. And suddenly my father would come and pick me up and take me on his shoulder and take me out to the garden to distract me from the kitchen area. And that was that masculine strength, like showing me that this is not only the place for you to stay, you need to go around to other places also. Both the parents, such an overflow of love. Oh my God, that is really, my eyes were welled with tears when I was doing the meditation. I wish everybody enjoys this love and they are able to spread it into the world through nature, through kindness. And then I realized, as a professional, sometimes I used to be so strict in the office and I used to get work done. But somehow I would come back to that mother quality. And when I used to talk to them kindly, they would all come forth to do the work. And everybody would go to the staff department and tell the person there in the posting, send me to that madam's department. All those thoughts came back to me today. And surely this love is the only secret of success in life, be it male or female. Thank you.
Ah, lovely. Thank you. And women often, the feminine side of us shows us the way. Actually, so beautifully, all of you have shared and summarized today as we get ready to end the session. I always found myself to be this very go-getter kind of a person. And, there is something very beautiful that happened in my life when I got married to Dr.Preeti in January 2003. And there was this very calm, someone who would just wait, stay, be. I would say you have 5 minutes. How can you waste the 5 minutes? You cannot waste. And that is the whole, that Dr. Jayasha was saying, this energy of treating things. No, there's something so beautiful. If you see what happened in, what happens when a seed is sown, you just have to wait. You can't question, why is the fruit not coming? And, there's something so beautiful in Mother Earth. Mother Earth nourishes us and teaches us so much patience and allowance. And so, or to all the women and all the men who have awakened their feminine side, who are able to be vulnerable. I was always told boys don't cry and, girls don't laugh and whatnot. We were conditioned to believe. And I realized that the more vulnerable I became, the more I was able to succeed in my work. It is not that you have to be stiff and firm and, very, I am, like this. And no, actually, it's the more vulnerable, the more open we become, the more creative we become, the more we allow. So I'm so glad that all of us have today practiced this meditation. We want you to come back tomorrow, and we will do one more sutra from another verse from the Tao Te Ching. And thank you so much for joining us today, dear friends. We will see you again, and very exciting. Another 4 days, our teachers will be back, Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi, on the last day to celebrate all of your journeys. So let us go deeper in these next 4 days. We can go even deeper and touch greater heights. So thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you, Harika, Nitin, for everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you, friends.